Hey, Lucas here. I'm gonna be discussing what gender identity and being trans means to me. To me, being trans makes me feel like most days I walk out into the world feeling like I look like this and that people's assumption is automatic and that I'm just a big, huge rainbow target, you know, like against the mainstream majority, whatever. Being trans to me sometimes, well, actually, most of the times, meaning quite a few times every day, being like observing how everyone else dresses and presents their gender, how everyone else, and when I say everyone else, like, I mostly mean cis people, how cis people like just assume for the most part that their binary of gender is the only thing out there. I'm not saying all cis people, I'm saying the uninformed cis people. Um Sometimes being trans to me is waiting outside bathrooms for 15 minutes at a time, or being too anxious or scared to go into a men's bathroom, or it means that I have to walk to uh, different buildings just to try to find a bathroom that's safe for me. Sometimes being trans means that I have a community of people to reach out to should I need help. Sometimes being trans at the same time means that I feel completely alone in the world. Being trans to me sometimes feels, really affirming when someone gets my pronouns right. And sometimes being trans means that my whole day is ruined because I get misnamed or misgendered. Sometimes being trans, my feelings about how I present myself as far as my gender identity changes from day to day, meaning some days I am really proud of being a trans guy, and other days I feel like a freak, which kind of ties in for my feelings of, being an Aspie, having Asperger's syndrome, but that is a different topic for a different video. But the feelings are similar for both cases for me. Sometimes being trans uh, is very exclusive as far as laws and as far as what kind of protections I have. Luckily, I live in a state where I have a lot of protections as far as the law goes. Um, Sometimes being trans is very inclusive because of groups and people who accept one another, for all our differences and various sorts of quirks and things like that. Sometimes being trans is a balance, and sometimes being trans is imbalance. Um, Being trans is neither a good thing or a bad thing. Being trans is just a thing. Not a thing as if it's devalued or anything, but it is an occurrence. It is a wave of gender. Um it is a rainbow. It stretches from parts of the world, and it finds people who truly want to be their authentic self. Being trans is, in one way, authenticity.